because I know you are the one who dwells here. So I cannot tell you to do a lesser thing. I can tell you even to do. But come on. What is this? I remember the day exactly in the park where it came so clear. And praying, I don't want this anymore. See, I know that this has to stop. And please just give me the strength. And you are happiness itself.
I don't see that the idea that something is difficult, which is a persistent notion in the psyche of the human expression of consciousness, that we just have to do something to kind of, sometimes we're speaking like also a sense that we must get something accurate. So I said, no, there's no accuracy in the self. Or everything is the self. If you give up all your notions, all your effort to try and get somewhere, just drop it right here, because you have the power to do it. Just drop it. Yes. Just like you're sitting in a restaurant full of people clinking glasses and utensils and stuff and talking and there's music, and yet you can have a sweet conversation with your friend sitting across the table because you don't let it in. In the same way, you don't let these thoughts in. And there is something that I need to do to stay more present. And the minute you are without this thought,
And you are happiness itself. If one really does this thing, you see, then God leave you only with your eyes of perception. You perceive, but there's no one behind the perceiving, no person to interpret or to judge or even to offer anything, you see. You become empty. God leaves you with your eyes to see just for the joy of pure perceiving. When you've left everything behind, then you are in great power, great strength. You left everything behind. You're breathing a different kind of oxygen. You see, you've left it behind. Not just the things, but the attachment to them. Because the things in themselves is innocent. But the attachment to them, what they come to represent and mean for your mind, that you have surrendered this thing. And you have to keep on reminding yourself that it is so. But still you'll have to use your mind in practical ways. You have to live, you have to be able to communicate with other beings. You have to do what life compels you to do, but still inside you remain in total serenity and peace and detachment. And so you'll grow in fearlessness, in clarity, in purity, in wisdom, in love, in openness. So I know these things that it can manifest like this, these powerful feelings inside the body, but still, even the most powerful pulsations, the power and the presence of that inner one can stay unshakable. And you are happiness itself. Something has to be bigger than the threat, you see. Some people, they feel, no, if I turn to truth, then nobody's gonna want me. if I cannot get this across to you, that you are your higher self, there's always that space, but we are so focused on the story of me and the reactions that happen, and this is happening to me, and we feel the me is all you know, but the me is also known, it's also seen. But then you feel, but there is no life in that knowing place where I or me becomes only an object in that view. But that's only another assumption. You have not tested that water. Something, say the pain inside pushes something, some fear comes, the feeling, oh no, I can't go and all of this. But I really have to ask you in all seriousness, are you not, is there not a space in which this pain and the apparent, the one, the intimate feeling of self, with all its reactions and so on, is seeable, is seen or not? And it feels a powerful effect, and then it calms down and it changes, and the change is seen. The presence of a kind of suffering me and the absence of the suffering me. Are they not sensations in consciousness which is equal? So, my answer is simple. Don't be afraid. Or feel fear, but say yes anyway. You want life to be served.